A question I've always had while watching this scene in the Clone Wars is why did Palpatine discard Maul? My general confusion about it stems from the fact that Maul was still powerful enough to be an apprentice or assassin, and was in no way useless to Palpatine. He even still showed loyalty and a twisted attachment to him in this scene. Even the main explanation for Palpatine's motives in this scene just don't add up. In case you haven't watched it in a while, as he's striking Maul with the Force Lightning, he tells him that the first and only rule of the Sith is there can only be two. However, Palpatine recruited, trained, and held Maul as his own, while Palpatine himself was still an apprentice to Plagueis. And to fill you in on some of the lore, Palpatine and Plagueis both decided to end the rule of two as they both understood that its entire purpose was being fulfilled. Also, during this time, Dooku was Palpatine's apprentice, and Ventress was Dooku's apprentice, so yeah, this explanation just doesn't cut it for me personally. The only logical reason for Palpatine not to bring Maul back as an apprentice is due to the fact that Maul was different. He had changed entirely, and he was even training an apprentice of his own, which was something Palpatine just couldn't trust him with. And as a Sith, losing to a Jedi Padawan isn't something to be proud of, and as Maul's master, Palpatine probably was deeply ashamed of him because of that. So he couldn't be trusted and he couldn't be respected as a Sith. That makes complete sense as to why Palpatine didn't want him. But there's still a bigger problem here. You see, for Palpatine not to bring Maul back into the picture caused an insane amount of risk. Maul knew the truth to Palpatine's entire grand plan and could have told the Jedi at any moment, essentially ruining 1,000 years of planning and work done by the Sith. Palpatine even captured Maul, having the golden opportunity to kill him, but he didn't. He even let him go. Maybe he was just a dumbass, I don't know. There unfortunately isn't a real explanation we ever got for this, so it's pretty much up to our own imaginations to come up with a story. My personal theory is that Palpatine knew Maul was terrified of him, especially after he killed Savage. That piled together with the Jedi's distrust of Maul could have given Palpatine the confidence to leave him alive. I mean, Dooku practically told Obi-Wan it was Palpatine, and the Jedi just all thought he was lying. There's also the fact that Maul wreaked havoc across the entire galaxy, which was good for Palpatine's plan. But those are just my thoughts on this whole thing. Let me know if you have any ideas about it or theories of your own in the comments. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I have for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.